Takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 43.
Tackled by Isaiah Simmons. These two teams, they met earlier in the season in Philly with the Eagles winning that ball game. So they're looking for another win here at MetLife Stadium to take the season series 2-zip. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 5. Hurts sets up to throw it. To the right side and intercepted. It's Deonte Banks with it.
And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Jones throw here into the hands of Moore.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
Yeah, that's a good start to drive number 2. Remember, they had to punt the first time they had it. So maybe a little bit different sense of purpose here, and they start out with a nice gain and a quick first down.
Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football. They'll run with Chubb, and he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 3, but still a little work to do on 3rd and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Flushed out right. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
He didn't like what he saw downfield, decided his best course of action was to take off and run. And that ended up being a gamble that did not pay off for him. Now they would have to gamble again if they want to keep this series going.
No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. Looking to throw. Jones. And he will be brought down well shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And this Eagle defense stands tall down near the goal line. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they give up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about to us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
They go play action with Hurts.
He finds his man, complete. It's Bryant. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
Escaping the pressure right. This is Smith with a grab. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
Flush to his right. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 4.
They'll send a receiver in motion left.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Following the delay, here's 2nd and 9. After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Giants are going to have it here just past the 25. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. Jones.
A pass complete to Moore. Room to maneuver at the 35.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jones drops it off for Chubb. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. Back to throw. Jones.
That one taken in by Neighbors.
Well, they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there. They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw. Jones. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24.
After that sack, 3rd and long. Tough spot for Jones and the Giants. Jones looking to change the play.
Jones, a final shot before break.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3.
And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
On 2nd down, it's Abanikanda.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
A bit of an opening there on the 1st down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Second down, here's Chubb again.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Here's 3rd and 6.
Off play action. Jones. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. A first down carry for Barkley. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And that'll be incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Throwing is Hurts. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first.
They'll give it to Barkley off the option play.
And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
Eluding the pressure right. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown, Eagles.
Devontae Smith.
His 9th touchdown of the season.
And the Eagles go up by 2 touchdowns.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Now a throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield. So he stopped for no gain. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the
pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
Jalen Carter make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
That's number 4. Sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own.
And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And this is caught. Powers through him. But he will not make the first down marker. That'll be a turnover on downs.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
Flushed out right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Second down and 3.
Barkley inside handoff. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
And he's got it. Touchdown.
Devontae Smith.
Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50.
And the Eagles are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage.
Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Operating from the gun, Jones. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7.
Jalen Carter able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. After that sack, 3rd and long. Tough spot for Jones and the Giants.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That one out wide and intercepted.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
Well, mistake there by the offense, Charles. They tried to pick on a Pro Bowl corner in coverage there, and not the smartest decision. He reminded him that he was a Pro Bowl corner with not only the pick, but the pick-6.
And those guys who have that designation, sometimes they get a little bit bored in games because people try to avoid them. They absolutely love it when they get challenged, and it's a chance to remind everyone exactly why they were tabbed as one of the best in the league the prior season.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away.
Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone.
And they'll be backed up a bit to start as he's out of bounds at the 16. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Facing a big fourth-quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun, Jones.
Complete on the quick throw to Moore.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. Chubb will get the call running left. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
This is 2nd and 8.
Back to throw. Jones dumps this to his running back, Chubb. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
To the right side, and he's got more complete.
And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now Jones on 1st and 10. Dancing to his left. Here's Johnson with a reception.
And he'll be touched down at the end, but a big play on that one.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll look to throw again.
And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
Carter, we read a great article this week arguing for him to be Defensive Player of the Year. Normally, sacks are the big thing that people point to, but what he's done in the secondary has been something special.
It has been because it's been...
Oh, and Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception.
Darius Slay with a pick.
And the Eagles are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down.
They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Now 3rd down and 7. Here's Hurts to throw. That is caught. He's going to have the first down and then some.
And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. That gets them 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.